Welcome. My name is Matthias Scheffler, and I'm one of the organizers of this conference on a fair data infrastructure for materials genomics. I'm also the chairperson of the association FAIR.DI, which is behind this whole activity in terms of organizing it and funding. We have an impressive number of registered participants from all time zones of this planet, more than 900 people. Making this conference happen required some new ideas, and we needed to overcome some unexpected barriers. But with a strong team, this was doable and even enjoyable. Many people have contributed, but special thanks go to the co-organizers, Tom Palstra from Twente and Carsten Baldauf from Berlin. Great help came and is coming right now from Victoria Coas, Annika Skior, Claudia Draxel, and very much Steffen Kangowski. Steffen is our IT expert. FAIR.DI is a non-profit association which was founded 2 years ago by a group of scientists from the Netherlands and Germany, but it is now spreading to more countries. Just recently, we signed 3 memoranda of understanding, 1 MOU with the Materials Genome Program at the National Institute of Standards and Technology of the Department of Commerce of the United States of America. A second MOU is with Shanghai University on collaboration and coordination of activities with their Materials Genome Institute. And a third MOU we have with CSC, the IT Center for Science in Finland. The big idea behind this conference is sketched in this figure. It reflects that we are entering an era where computational and experimental sciences create an immense amount of data. Using artificial intelligence, it may be possible to identify structure in all this data, structure that one would not be able to identify by standard techniques and in small data sets. Obviously, the first necessary requirement for this new level of material science is the collection and accessibility of the data. Thus, data of different research groups need to be shared. In other words, what is indicated here can only be achieved if we succeed to establish an efficient, fair data infrastructure. This is a big challenge and a lot of work. It also requires a change in the present scientific culture. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, as you can see in the following talks. Obviously, the speakers and participants of this conference know this already. The fair data infrastructure is the enabler of big chances and new possibilities that are ahead of us. In addition to the data collection and sharing, you and we are working on the identification of structure or patterns in the data. This is also called building maps of materials properties. It requires new methods, in particular methods from artificial intelligence. Everyone is talking about AI, but in material science we are able to test the existing methods systematically, and it turns out that often they don't work reliably for our questions. The reason is the manifold and intricacy of the elementary actuating processes. And compared to this intricacy, the amount of data that we have is typically not really big. Significant success has been demonstrated in recent years, but there are still significant tunnel at the end of the light. We need new ideas, new concepts, and implementations. When data are fair, they are also AI ready, which is an alternative interpretation of the last 3 letters of the acronym FAIR. You will see some of this during this conference, as the most renowned experts of this field will present their ideas and recent work. Thus, how and in what direction will material science develop? I trust that by Friday, we have reached a better, maybe different understanding than what we have today. Let me now play 2 short welcome addresses. These are by Webke Kingma, the ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands to Germany, and by Lutz Schröter, the president of the German Physical Society.